This is a Caterpillar 2-ton radiator housing. Before we get started, if you're worried we're using a good radiator housing to make a bookshelf out of, we're not. That one's cracked, it's in bad shape. It's already been sandblasted and primed. I'm gonna hang this up on this engine hoist, and we're gonna let it warm up out here in the sun, and we're gonna warm up, and then we'll give it a coat of paint. Now we're gonna use a similar paint that was originally used on this, was actually just surplus battleship gray paint when Caterpillar first started. So that is why all the first Caterpillar tractors were painted gray.
If we come back in a half an hour and it's still there, we're okay, right?
I suppose.
The grandpa test?
Yeah.
I wonder if we should get some water and scrub that out.
Yeah, let's scrub it out, let it sit in the sun, we'll degrease it, and we'll come out here later after it warms up and give it a coat of the gray paint. We would absolutely love to have an early 1925 era Caterpillar or an old Bester Holt, but they are few and far between in our neck of the woods. So this is about as close as we're gonna get. I've also got the radiator cap that this came with. We're gonna give it a coat of paint as well. I think I got this at our local Tractor Supply. It is the closest that I could get. I brought some pictures with me and sat and compared them in the aisle for a long time. There was not a lot of different colors of gray, but this is just Krylon Tough Coat Advanced Dark Machinery Gray. It's gloss dark machinery gray. I don't know if this is a proper color, but for what we're using this for a bookcase, it's close enough. Just sat in storage for a while. You can see right here on the bottom. Now this probably could be repaired. Where it's cracked here, it's cracked down there. We'll let the sun dry this off for a few hours, and then we'll degrease it.
Oh.
Would you get overspray on something?
No, my thing plug quit working.
Oh. We got plenty of black spray paint.
I got it.
In Dad's infinite OCD, it was bugging him that the exhaust pipe was kind of getting worn off the black paint, so he's fixing that up, and he also painted that yellow clamp that we had on there temporarily. That bugged him too.
There, that's good enough, isn't it?
It's dried off enough. We've degreased it. I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of paint on it. I know that it looks a little dirty in places. This is a bookshelf, folks. If this was a tractor, we'd go a lot deeper into it.
Actually, it's not dirty. It's just where there wasn't a little... It missed a little bit of primer in some of these areas.
But we'll cover it up with the paint. That color really looks right. I'm happy with the way this turned out. I'll be out in about an hour and maybe two and give it another coat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't know what the odds are, but I come out to paint. There's one tractor down there spraying weeds. And on the other side, there's a tractor out there drilling wheat. So we're gonna put this thing inside, because this is the kind of luck that Dad and I have. We kind of joke about how bad our luck is in a lot of cases. We'll check back with this thing in a couple of days. We have an expert with us today from the LAOL Studio of Family Arts that's going to do some work on this radiator frame. IH Red, and yeah, this is just Tractor Supply stuff. This is good enough for a bookshelf. Now, we're not super worried about this red paint not being absolutely correct for this radiator. It's close enough for what we're doing. It's just ornamental on this radiator. Any leftover we'll have if we need to do any touch-up on the farmholes. Since there's threaded bolt holes here, I've got these brackets for the middle-ish shelf. One bolt will hold that. helping me build this cat shelf. It's 20 1/2 inches by 5 inches. Think we can do that? Probably not. We're not really wood people. We're metal and iron. Not even that. We're lever pullers. We're just cat people, aren't we? These are going to work perfect, and I'll adjust it with a level later. If you're worried about it, if these are tight, these are not going to move. If you're wondering where these came from, I just found them on the shelf at Tractor Supply. I struggled quite a bit at what to use for the legs here on this shelf, and landed on these 3/8 carriage bolts. I'm going to put them in upside down. I'm going to put a nut down here, and a nut on the top to kind of lock it in place, and I can adjust the height and how level the bookcase is. I was going to put a flat washer under here, but the way that this curves so close, it's not quite going to work. I think the nut will be more than adequate to hold this. These little rubber things on top of the bolts that the shelf is going to sit on. And the way this works out, if all these are the same, the shelf is sitting on the same level here in the bottom. And then I got the other shelf here. I didn't put a shelf up here. This thing's already a little bit top heavy. And cut. All right, that's a wrap, fellas. Send this one to editing. I'll get working on the next one. Oh, nice work with the cameras today, Aaron. Aaron, nice work on the editing. You got some work to do. Let's just leave it at that. And great job setting up today, Aaron. Well, the lighting's not perfect in here, but oh, I almost forgot. Before we leave, I should introduce everybody to the Cat House 2.0. This is the Cat House After Dark. What do you think? Well, I thought this would be a fun little episode to put together, and I think the bookcase turned out okay for a lever puller. I do want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Ugh. Hey, Aaron, will you come here? Yeah, we're gonna have to let Aaron go. This coffee is cold, and it was like 5 minutes late. Please, get someone else. Get another Aaron. When it comes to what we do here at LAOL, people often ask, why do we do what we do? We do this not because it is easy, but because we thought it would be easy.